Once upon a time, in a serene valley surrounded by majestic mountains, 500 monks gathered for an important conference. They had traveled from different temples and distant lands to engage in discussions about the most vital aspects of life. The teachings of the Buddha echoed in their hearts, fueling their desire for wisdom. As the sun rose over the hills, accentuating the peaceful atmosphere, the monks settled into a circle, eager to share their thoughts. As the discussions began, the first monk, known for his aspirations of wealth, stood up and proclaimed, "The most important thing in life is money. With money, we can acquire resources, provide for ourselves, and ensure a comfortable living." A murmur of agreement spread through a portion of the assembly, some nodding thoughtfully, considering the material needs they had faced in their own lives. The second monk, his urge for influence apparent, countered, "No, it is power. Power allows us to effect change, to influence others, and to create a better society. Without power, our efforts are futile." His passionate speech ignited fervor among a group of monks who rose swiftly to voice their support for his argument. The debates intensified as the third monk, a seeker of recognition, declared, "Fame is what we truly need. With fame, we leave a legacy, and our teachings inspire others. It is through fame that our messages travel across the ages." He was met with thunderous applause as his words resonated with many who yearned for validation. The discussions grew heated, with passions rising and voices overlapping, leading to an atmosphere filled with tension. Each monk clung to their beliefs, engrossed in a cacophony of differing ideals. It was at this moment that the venerable Buddha, the gentle embodiment of wisdom and compassion, raised his hands for silence. The monks, sensing his presence, settled obediently. Their eager faces turned towards him, their hearts yearning for the clarity only he could provide. "My dear monks," Buddha began, his voice calm and mellifluous, "while money, power, and fame can have their place in this life, they are not the most important things. They are ephemeral and can easily be lost. The most valuable treasure we can possess is friendship." A profound silence enveloped the room as disbelief flickered in the eyes of some and comprehension dawned upon others. "Friendship?" a monk finally questioned, skepticism etched in his features. "How can friendship compare to wealth or power?" "Ah," Buddha responded with a warm smile, "let me share a story to illuminate my point." He began weaving a tale that enveloped the monks like a delicate, fragrant mist. In a quaint village nestled amidst lush greenery, resided two brothers, Ananda and Dev. They were inseparable friends, sharing joys and sorrows, laughter and tears. It mattered not whether the sun shone bright or clouds hung low. Their bond held firm through the passage of seasons. As the years progressed, the village prospered and the brothers each followed different paths. Ananda, with dreams of building a prosperous business, worked tirelessly day and night, pouring his energy into gathering wealth. Dev, on the other hand, found fulfillment in helping others, sharing what little he had, and cultivating friendships wherever he went. Despite their divergent paths, they maintained regular communication, often reminiscing about their childhood adventures. Then, one day, tragedy struck. Ananda, in pursuit of a risky business deal, lost his entire fortune, leading him to despair. He felt the weight of loneliness descend upon him like a heavy shroud. In his time of need, when he wished for the warmth of companionship, Ananda reached out to Dev. He found his brother at the village square, joyfully helping a young farmer fix a broken cart. With trepidation, Ananda revealed his misfortune and shattered dreams. Dev's face softened, and without hesitation, he embraced Ananda, whispering, "Brother, come to me. I have not wealth, but I have love and support to share." Ananda felt the warmth of that embrace trickle through the cracks of his sorrow. He spent the following days with Dev, who helped him make sense of his situation, urging him to reflect on the true meaning of success. With Dev's guidance, Ananda slowly began to rebuild his life. He realized that the friendships he had formed over the years, though not lucrative, were invaluable. They supported him, brought him laughter, and restored his faith. Through communal efforts and shared connections, the brothers and their friends collaborated to create a new enterprise that thrived because of mutual trust and cooperation. Years passed and Ananda's business flourished, not solely due to money, but because of the love and loyalty of those around him. He noticed that his heart felt fuller now in ways that wealth never could have provided. His wealth came to symbolize not just riches, but the strength derived from nurturing true friendships. As Buddha's story concluded, his voice filled the air with tender wisdom. Monks, you see, while money, power, and fame are fleeting, the bonds we form with one another endure. They carry us through storms and illuminate our paths in darkness. True friendship encourages us to grow, to learn, and to aspire to be our truest selves. A shared murmur of understanding rippled through the gathering as the monks reflected on the tale. Their minds churned with the realizations seeded by the Buddha's words. Bonds nurtured through kindness, patience, and shared experiences transcended any material possession. In this world of transience, those relationships formed the foundation of a fulfilling life. Moved, one monk raised his hand, speaking softly, "You have taught us something profound today, dear Buddha. To pursue relationships more than riches, we cultivate not only a sense of belonging, but also the strength needed to face life's challenges." "Indeed," replied Buddha, "when we strive to deepen our friendships, we sow the seeds of love. In turn, it is love that nurtures our spirits and allows enlightenment to blossom within us." As the session came to an end, the 500 monks emerged from the hall, transformed. They returned to their respective temples with an invigorated heart, dedicating themselves to the art of building lasting friendships. They spread compassion in their communities, lent their ears to those in need, and forged connections rooted in understanding. Years later, when the winds of change swept through the valley, those monks would gather once again in celebration, not of their wealth or power, but to honor the friendships they had cultivated. They realized that those bonds formed the true wealth of their lives, illuminating their paths as they walked together toward enlightenment. In conclusion, this story serves as a gentle reminder. In this world of chaos and confusion, we can easily become lost in the noise of seeking material gains. Yet, it is the friendships we forge that ultimately define our existence. Money and fame may glitter brightly, but true fulfillment lies in the shared moments of laughter, the burdens lifted through empathy, and the love shared through reciprocity. Let us embrace the beauty of friendship, nurturing our connections with one another while journeying toward our own enlightenment.